F.G. Angelo & Sons is a family-owned concrete company started in 1956 by my grandfather, Francis G. Angelo. His son, Tom, who is my father, entered the business in 1965, followed by his son, my uncle, Richard, in 1970, and his grandson, that would be me, in 2000. We have been providing Monroe and the surrounding areas with legendary concrete work for over 67 years, and we are always looking forward to providing our customers with a quality contractor who they know will always stand behind the products and services that they provide. We have always been dedicated to our work and are committed to doing whatever it takes to provide the absolute best quality product for our customers. We always have been first to take on new challenges when it comes to concrete, and as of 2022, we now supply our own ready-mix concrete with our very own volumetric concrete mixer truck. This, along with our Rebel crusher and aggregate recycling services, now assures that we are in 100% control of our projects from removal to replacement. When we first took ownership of the Rebel crusher, it was a very exciting moment for us. With crushing, I started small, not knowing a whole lot about the process initially, and I mean small. A little 10x19 red jaw crusher powered by a hydraulic power pack. Then followed a small green tracked unit of the same size, followed by a larger green tracked unit that had its own vibratory grizzly feeder. I also tried a bucket crusher, thinking that one of those units would be a good fit and fulfill the need we had to recycle our own concrete and create a reusable product. I learned an immense amount of knowledge about crushing along the way, all without making the huge investment into a large crushing spread or system. Through most of this, we didn't own the large equipment necessary to operate a large crusher setup like that. After working on and around crushers for nearly a decade now, I can say that the Rebel crusher really is the perfect size crusher screener out there. I learned that even with the other jaw crushers that we owned and operated, you really couldn't make a very reusable product effectively and efficiently enough without a screening system. The Rebel seemed like the ultimate solution, and for us, it has been just that. On the Rebel crusher, from the way the feeder is designed to be easily fed to the waterfall effect of how material flows from the feeder over the grizzly and into the jaw, to the magnetic separator and the height of the discharge belts. I cannot overstate the grizzly and feeder system enough though, because with every other jaw crusher I operated that had the classic vibratory feeder and grizzly bars, you were having pieces get stuck every which way, constantly having to fight them with a pry bar just to get them to go into the crusher. When I first used the Rebel, it was a sigh of relief after operating it that I didn't have that issue anymore. All the moving parts, belts, and screens just worked in unison, exactly like it was designed to do. A very well thought out piece of equipment that was designed by a team that clearly understands what features are most important on a crushing and screening system. We have used the Rebel for recycling 100% of our concrete and asphalt tearouts. The ability to make crusher run, road base, screen out screenings, and make 1" minus clean drain rock at the same time, all the while removing the rebar and wire mesh, is awesome. You put a product everyone wants to get rid of in the Rebel, and in my opinion, get a product out that is better than the limestone quarry down the road. In addition, we have done quite a few contract crushing jobs where we load the Rebel up on our tag trailer and take it to the job site, be it for ourselves, other contractors, or the local concrete plant's washout pile, and even local municipalities' concrete and asphalt waste piles. With the addition of an excavator-mounted pulverizer, there isn't any material, no matter how reinforced with rebar, that the Rebel hasn't turned into a beautiful product. You can see in some of our photographs what the cross belt magnet pulls out, and it even amazes me the amount of rebar it can handle. The best part is that the Rebel is supported by a great company. If something happens, we know the support is there with RR equipment. Parts go out immediately, and I've always felt extremely confident when it comes to parts and support for the Rebel from RR equipment. If I have a question, I know I can get real answers by people I know and trust right away. Also, always getting to speak with the same people is very helpful. You never ever feel like you are too small or not a large enough of an account to matter to them. Their team does whatever it takes to help you out. I have called for support around holidays and am told no matter what time it is to call, and they will be there to answer any questions I have at that time. You just don't get that level of support with any other equipment manufacturer out there today. If I ever need any aggregate equipment, I know I won't need to look anywhere else other than RR equipment.